Me and Noah off on a mission today. Something a bit new for us. We're down in the mighty south and we're in Catlins country. Heading up a track to a hut not too far away, and we're just on an overnight mission. Apparently there's pigs, red deer and goats in this block. The scrub looks pretty tight. What are you pointing at, bud? Oh, yep, Noah's already spotted some pig sign down there. Bit of pig rooting on the ground. So yeah, we're just going to follow a dock public track up to the hut, and then see what the day brings. All good, bud? That was a good climb, eh, mate? Catlins country. Rolly, dense rainforest. Currently looking out to the ocean. Just climbed a bit of a hill. We're heading up to what I suppose you could call a main ridge. Not too high and quite flat. And then we'll head out that to the hut. Got a good sweat up. And yeah, nice to see some new country. Cool as. Made it to our humble abode for the night. Nice new porch added. Groovy. The boys are having a brew. Some nice Catlins tannin water. Got a coffee, reading through the hut book. What you smashing back, mate?
Chai latte.
Ooh, how fancy, my man. At the brewery, having a nice chit-chat and a chai. So yeah, ended up being quite a cruisy walk-in for me and Noah. I think we came in about 2.5 hours. Took our time, a couple of stops, checking out where the sign was. Wasn't a lot of sign on the track. She was pretty muddy and plenty of footprints from the old humankind. So there's been quite a few people in and out. And yeah, looking forward to a bit of an explore this arvo or this evening. We've just head out, left the hut, coming up 4 PM, sidled through some really tight yuck bush. It was horrible. We've broken into a bit of open stuff. Going to try keep high, and then we're going to angle down to what looks like either a clearing or a bit of a swampy area on the map. We've seen plenty of pig poo on the ground, lots of different prints, pigs and goats and a few deer. sniff.
Why does it smell?
I can't remember what they're called, but I think they're like stink fungies. It's just angling away.
Just shoot it.
Classic. Oh. We finally saw one, eh, dude? Worked out pretty good. We'd stalked around this clearing. I thought we were way too early. It's only about 5:30. The sun's still out, blaring down, and we done a big loop. And we looked behind us, and maybe 100 meters, there was what looks like a big hind just feeding away, and we tried to line Noah up on him, on my shoulder, but it was a bit wobbly and he wasn't keen. And then I rushed it and had a standing shot because she started to look a bit funny and was winding a bit. Ugh. In hindsight, we probably should have stalked over towards her. And never know, we might have got really close and Noah could have smoked his first deer. But yeah, I'm not confident with the shot. She ran off. Yeah, so we'll go have a look for a blood trail. But hey, that was pretty cool, eh, dude? Yeah. Dad was a bit silly on that one. Should have taken our time. It was just as soon as she put her head in the air twice and started looking a bit concerned, I didn't want to let her get away, so I had a bit of a rushed standing shot. But it was cool. Noah got to see it all still. Had a look through the scope. So she was feeding away right where Noah is now. And it was a real hard case because about 10 minutes prior we had been sitting just behind these bushes, about 40 meters away, having our afternoon tea. And then we came through this stuff just behind all of this, cut through here, and then we would have walked within 30-40 meters of her straight down here, through that stuff, just over to there, and we just crossed a teeny creek. Noah slipped over. I turned around to have a little giggle at him, and then as I looked back over this way, I saw a nice big red bit of skin and a rump. Got the scope on it, and oh, there's a deer happily feeding away. So we had done a full 180 right around her. And yeah, as I had a shot from over there, there was another animal in here somewhere. Not sure if it was a deer, but something spooked out of there. Gutted. Had a good look for a blood trail. Been searching along. There's a bit of a bank through here going back and forth, zigzagging, and then back around to the original spot. But yeah, nothing. So the plan now is to head across this clearing up into the scrub, and then we'll do a bit of a bush stalk. Probably take us about 2 hours back through the bush all the way back to the hut. Just hit the Bros trap line, which is nice because we're now on a nice leading spur and the track's being cut. Catlins coastal forest. She's definitely pretty thick in places. Well, that was a shame. This trap line is like a main bloody walking track. Better than the track we walked into the hut on. But unfortunately it was leading us in the wrong direction. I was hoping it was going to loop back to the hut, which it might do somewhere, but we're just going to backtrack a couple 100 meters and then drop down off the side and sidle through to the hut. Getting pretty late in the day. Morning. Bit tired there, mate. Day 2 today. We cancelled out on the videoing last night on our way back to the hut. The bush got pretty rugged, pretty rubbish, and we'd both had enough. We were a bit tired, so we just ended up having a good laugh and bush bashed our way back to the hut. And there was another guy staying there, a bit of an older chap, doing a tiki tour around New Zealand. That was cool to catch up with him. Too much horsed. And now the sun's just coming up. We're going to sneak back down to the clearings from yesterday. Well, no action this morning. Nothing on the clearing that we could see. It is pretty hard work in amongst all this tussock, because a lot of the tussock's head height. So you could have a deer standing 5 to 10 meters in front of you behind some tussock and you wouldn't even know. But yeah, we done a big full circle through and around the clearing, and we didn't spook anything and didn't see anything. We could have probably been an hour earlier and we would have been bang on time, but that's all good. And it is an absolute beautiful day today. Catlins putting it on. Brooke and Jade are down at the Papatowai dock campground, so I'd say they'll be enjoying their morning, hopefully getting out for a coastal walk, taking some photos and seeing some wildlife on the coast.
Jade and I are just heading to McLean Falls. The boys have just headed off up our side tracks, just the girls today. Until tomorrow when we come back to get the boys. Where are we, Jade?
McLean Falls.
And is it cool?
Yeah.
Whoa, let's have a look.
We're going to have a bite to eat, drink, and then we'll march our way back to the hut. Beautiful big coastal rata. Not used to seeing these bad boys in this sort of environment. And they're in flower at the moment, which is pretty cool when you get out to a clearing.
Oh,
What happened there, Noah?
Really
lost his
much
glasses.
appreciated, guys. Thank you very much. That's
All
superb.
good.
So they were right there where I slept, huh?
Yep, so Horst has found his glasses down in there. Too much.
Well, yeah, Jacob found them for me.
All good.
Thank you.
Oh well, that was cool. We weren't able to manage a deer so far on this trip, or a goat, or a pig, but we were able to be helpful. Which way are we going? The guy we were staying at the hut with, Horst, I think he's from Waiheke Island, and unfortunately he headed out not long ago from the hut. We had just got back from our morning hunt, and he slipped down a bank into a small creek and lost his glasses. So he came back to the hut and asked me and Noah for some assistance, a set of fresh eyes to look for them, and we managed to find them down underneath some debris in the creek. So that was cool. Bit of a feel-good moment being able to help the breather out, because I think without them he might have been a bit lost in terms of finding the finer details in life. And yeah, look at the day, turning into a beautiful day in the Catlins. We're just packing up the rest of our gears, coming up lunchtime, and then we're going to head on out of here. Sweet as. Back on the trail, Noah. And that's us, back at the car park, waiting for the girls. No action on the way out. Good trip. Me and Noah are both a bit jaded, especially the young fella. He done a heap of walking and yeah, done really well. Yeah, so I hope you all enjoyed it, and we'll see you on the next one, eh?